The sun was hot for many weeks. The land was dry. Dust covered everything in the village of Oakhaven. The river, once full of water, now had only a little stream. The land was thirsty. People were scared. In the village hall, the elders met to talk. They were loud and worried. Old Man Boren hit his staff on the ground. "We must pray to the sky gods," he said. A young man named Kale stood up. He was strong and loud. "Praying won't help," he said. "We must dig into the riverbed." A quiet girl named Elara sat near the door. She said nothing. She had kind eyes and soft hands. She liked to listen. She listened to the wind, the trees, and the earth. People didn't notice her much. She didn't talk a lot, so they thought she was not important. Kyle smiled at her kindly, but never asked what she thought. He thought she was just a herb girl. Then someone spoke. "What about Elara?" It was Elin, a mother whose child Elara had helped before. Boren shook his head. "Elara is just a quiet girl. She does not know about drought." No one asked Elara. The meeting went on. Elara sat still and looked outside. She saw a buzzard flying in circles far away near an old willow tree. She saw strange cracks in the earth and noticed things others didn't. The villagers dug deep, but they found no water. The oxen were tired. People were afraid. Elara began to leave early each morning. She came back at night. No one asked where she went. Elara followed the bird in the sky. She watched bugs on rocks. She touched cool moss on the ground. She watched the roots of the old willow near a forgotten path. One morning, children followed her. They watched Elara move rocks under the old tree. She found a small crack in the stone. A few drops of water came out. It was not much, but it was clean water. The children called their parents. Kale came too. He laughed. "That's only a spoonful. It won't help." But Elara pointed. She showed them the wet moss and how the rock held the water. She didn't speak much. But she knew. Some villagers started to help. They dug slowly near the rock. The water began to drip more. It was not a river, but it was enough for the children, enough for the animals. Elara showed them how to dig small basins to catch the water. She worked quietly. Thanks to her, the village found hope. Later, the rain came. The land became green again. But then came another danger. One night, a strong frost came early. It could kill the young plants. "The crop will die," said Boren. Kyle said, "We need fire, but there is not enough wood." Elara did not say anything. That night, while others stayed inside, she went to the fields. She had herbs and moss. She burned small piles. The smoke was soft and warm. It covered the plants like a blanket. Children came to help her. Then their mothers came. No one asked questions. They saw Elara's calm face. She showed them how to place the moss and herbs. The smoke stayed all night. The next morning, frost covered the fields. But under the smoke, the green plants were safe. The crops were saved. Everyone came to the fields. They looked at Elara. She was still working, her face black with smoke. She was quiet, as always. Old Man Boren walked to her. His voice was soft. "Elara," he said, "you saved us, twice." Kale looked at her and said, "We didn't listen. We only hurt ourselves." Elara smiled, a small, quiet smile. Then she said, "The land speaks. We just have to listen." After that day, the people listened to Elara. They asked her for help. They respected her wisdom. She didn't need loud words. Her actions spoke for her. She taught them that being quiet didn't mean being weak. She taught them that strength can be soft, and wisdom can be silent. You don't have to be loud to be strong. Listen, learn, and lead with quiet actions. If you like this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.